So if you guys have been watching throughout the week, my front door transitioned from patriotic to childhood cancer awareness. So we still have a mailbox that needs a little bit of gold on it. I was just coming here to make sure the printer was going and to, you know, maybe make a bow, but let's play. Y'all, the poor printer is never gonna get to go to sleep again. So we'll have to watch the internet connection, make sure it's working, make sure we're good. All right, we're gonna start with our little 8-inch frame. Gonna grab some pipe cleaners. Y'all, we only need 6. No, we only need 8. All right, so we're gonna put 1 pipe cleaner around the 2 outside on every crosshair, right? So we'll have 4 on the outside. Our power is back on, but not all of our staff has power yet. All right, so there's the 4 on the outside. We do have power. Most of our city has power tonight. All right, now we're gonna put 1 in between those 4 on the top 2. Oh, thanks, Sylvia. But y'all, we're like one of the smallest cities. So all of our neighbors are still severely hurt. Brielle, Destiny's little boy was at my house today, and I might have fed him 5 cupcakes and then sent him home. So Destiny probably is not loving me right now. All right, normally we just do Ruffles, but I didn't have a lot of 10-inch gold, but I did have this one. So let's try doing some Poofs on the baby frame. So we're gonna take our 21, we're gonna fold that beginner in half, fold each in on the sides. Does Kenner have power? I don't think so. Whenever I looked at the map, most of everything was still very red. All right, we're gonna start at the top. Get it good and twisted. All right, and we're gonna measure out about 10 inches. And then, maybe not, that looks really big. Let's do 8. Let's do 8 on this little frame. Listen, they were small cupcakes, but the icing on top was not. I'm pretty sure he had a sugar rush. Listen, I made a bargain with him first. He didn't want to eat his lunch. So I knew that if I got him to eat one of my cupcakes, I could get him to do anything. They're good, y'all. They're good. So the cupcakes are little. They're like 2 bites, maybe. All right. So he ate one. He's like, oh, I'm still hungry. Can I have another? And I'm like, oh, I thought you said you weren't hungry. That's why you didn't eat your hamburger. So then he asked his grandma for the hamburger. Y'all, he ate that whole burger. While still chewing, he asked for another cupcake because he was still hungry. Then he wanted sprinkles on his cupcake. I didn't have sprinkles, but I had like a little thing of fruit gummy things from vacation. So he put those on it. How much money have we raised? It was somewhere around 19,000 earlier. All right, so it's looking a little rough, but it's okay. We're gonna go right down to the bottom, and on the bottom we're gonna do 10-inch. I will tell you, Brielle, if he offers you a cupcake that he made himself, don't do it. He has a very special technique of putting icing on his cupcakes, and it is not approved by the health board, by COVID restrictions, or any of those things. He used the piping bag and he squirted it on the center. Then he would pass his finger around once. Then he would lick the icing off his finger and then smooth it out. So if he offers you one of the cupcakes that he made today, you may want to skip out on those 6. He did bring all 6 home with him, though. After we were done, he may or may not have also ate the rest of the icing out of the piping bag. So, you know, he was having a good day. All right, so we did 8-inch poofs around the top. Now we're doing 10-inch poofs around the bottom. Y'all, this is a little 8-inch frame. This is just gonna be the base to hold up our bow for our mailbox. How can you donate without buying the signs? Go to DecoExchangeFoundation.com. No, he was already picking them out. Like, he had one for his little sister, he had one for his mom, one for his grandma. He had the biggest one. So he He had it all planned out. All right. So we got this. Y'all, now I'm gonna take a little bit of plain burlap. Yeah, Grammy's what he calls her. All right, we're gonna cut these at 20 inches. And we're gonna cut one for each twist, so we're gonna need 8. They smash mailboxes. Well, my mailbox is cast iron and cement, so they may be in for a bad afternoon if they try to smash it. Y'all, we need 8. 8 at 20 inches. The sound may be jacked up because the power's been out. Everything reset. I'll check it. 7, one more. Counting's hard, y'all. Counting's hard. Let me check the sound situation. It shows that it's working fine. All right, we're gonna save this over there somewhere. Get our base back. Then we're gonna take it and we're gonna curl one edge just a little bit. One edge just a little bit. Then we're gonna ruffle it right down the middle. What's your favorite brand of Deco mesh? Any one that you purchase from DecoExchange.com. All right, then we're gonna add one of those to every one of the twists. Thanks, Lee. Things that you hear in the background is the printer and the AC, both which will never turn off again. Yours keeps pausing. I'm watching the feed and I'm not seeing an issue. I was a little bit concerned about it because we have this crazy internet that is specific for our business. We had it specially done out here. So I wasn't sure if we were gonna have an issue or not. Glad that we're not though. All right, now we're gonna do 4 across the top. Nope, the power is back on. The power is back on. But Y'all, some of our friends, they're saying they may not see power until October. What the heck? It's like y'all just pack a bag and come on down. Christina, they're not. Mail is suspended. The word they used today was indefinitely. So let's hope that gets worked out. All right, one more right here. Before COVID, we did 2 open warehouse sales a year. But we have not since COVID. All right, last one. All right, look how cute. So y'all, this little 8-inch frame has turned into an 18 by 18-inch wreath. So, why was Mel suspended? Where was Mel suspended from? All right. Y'all, let's make our little bow. Do I do a lot of local business? Brielle, I do not. I have not even like told local people that I'm really here. Y'all, I also found this weird chicken wire. It was in my warehouse. There's a lot of it. I don't really know who ordered it or where it came from. But it was gold and I needed gold. Like, what do you do with this? This would be really pretty in a Christmas tree. For sure. But, I mean, I guess I can make a really fun bow loop with that. Brielle, we are off East Virtue, behind, like, where the warehouse is behind where Desi's is. Y'all, should we try putting this in our bow? I feel like if I was going to use this in my bow, though... Alright, this is like legit chicken wire. Someone took some chicken wire, put some glue on it, and glittered it. For sure. Alright, so if we're going to do this, what's the number on it? There's a bunch of different colors. This one is XC997308. All right. So if I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna make a layer, attach this into the bow, into the wreath, and then make a bow that sits on top of it. Because this is kind of serious. This chicken wire came ready to play. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I have it layered just like this, like if you were gonna make a kid's hair bow. Y'all, I'm gonna grab a zip tie and I'm gonna weave it not on the very outside. I'm gonna go on the inside loops about, I don't know, 3 or 4 in on both sides. And then tighten it up. So what I wanted to do was not have to fight with it. So I used the zip tie to pull it together. All right, now that the center is pulled in nice and tight, I'm gonna go around the whole thing with another zip tie. So this is what I was scared of, right? What I didn't want to do is go all the way around the outside only and then pull it tight and then it get all janky. So by going from the inside, just a few, pulling those tight, now I can go to the outside and pull those in and it won't fight with me to hold the shape. See how it wants to twist a little bit? We wanted to avoid that at all costs. Does it cut your fingers? Nope. But look at that bow. She's a little serious, y'all. All right, then I want to get the tail. So I'm gonna put this on here. Measure out my length. Save this for later. All right, so now I don't have it like 4 layers deep, so I should be able to work it into a little pinch. Y'all, this is a lot of zip ties. All right, now this one is just gonna sit right behind here. And then our regular bow is gonna sit right in that one. Be beautiful in a Christmas swag. I think it would be really pretty. Let's see how big of a loop I need for that. I don't know. I'm thinking it would be really pretty in a Christmas tree. I don't know why, but I think it goes in a Christmas tree. All right, zoomed in. Let's make our little bow. We're gonna start with about a 12 to 14 inch tail. Give it a good twist. Six and a half inches. All right, so the childhood cancer awareness color is the gold. So that's what we're going with. Helicopter keeps circling your house. Connie, it's probably the FBI. They're after you. What'd you do? Y'all, we're gonna do another layer of this color. So I didn't have a lot of solid gold options, and I didn't want to go dig out the Mardi Gras container. So we're just gonna put multiple layers of the same color in here, or the same ribbon. Parker was at home on the computer when I left. He's never here when I'm here at night, though. All right. Slide it off. Tie it off. This gold ribbon was from DecoExchange, but this is like from, I don't know, 2 years ago. So it's probably not in stock anymore, if I had to guess. I personally don't make Hanukkah wreaths, but we did have all the supplies to make them. And my fault. Listen, I have not had a tiring week, honestly. We had it much better than most of our neighbors. We did what we could to help, but we slept every night in air condition. Our house is fine, our property is fine, our dogs are fine, our business was fine. So I have not really had to stress out. All right, now I'm gonna use that pipe cleaner to hold all the pieces together. We have a troll. What's up, WhatsApp? His name is Pooja. You would think they'd be a little bit more fun than that. Y'all look how pretty. Y'all, honestly, with this right here, you wouldn't even need to make the whole base. You could literally just use the chicken wire as your base, and it would hold it up nice and tight. All right, now look, I don't like that straight edge. So let's see what we can do about it. So on this one, I think if we tried cutting it in a dovetail, it would not cooperate. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a taper. I'm gonna do the same thing at the top. I think cutting the chicken wire in a dovetail may mess with the integrity a little more than I would want. And then it would start to like curl in or curl out. How do you know when you have a troll? Well, you'll see them. They start talking about random stuff. All right, let's dovetail our ends. Connie, that helicopter is there to pick you up. We won't even see you next week. I should sell those bows. The problem is that when I try to sell bows, I get way too many orders, and I don't have time to make all the bows. So I would rather teach other people how to make bows and let you guys sell them. Look how pretty. Y'all, now I don't know if I want to actually use this on this base or not. Yeah, the colored chicken wire is in stock. Like, I don't think we need it. The chicken wire is holding up really well. So y'all, we'll have to find something else to do with this. Not tonight, but something. Oh, you know what? This will be really pretty with the colors from Sam's. Those purples, blues, and golds. So we'll have to make something with these colors and this base. So that base we'll save for tomorrow. And I think this is good enough to go out on the mailbox. All right, y'all, that's all I got. I think that's it for tonight. We do have a ton of new supplies at DecoExchange.com, including a couple of 100 new signs. We do have the bow maker. You can go to DecoExchange.com and get those.